Hi everybody, I'm Dr. John Douillard and welcome to LifeSpa.com, and today I want to talk about how important it is to eat slowly. There's some pretty interesting research about the difference when people eat really fast and on the run and when actually people take time to eat their food. There's an old saying in Ayurveda that says, if you eat standing up, death looks over your shoulder. So think twice about eating on the run, gobbling your food down, eating in your car, driving, always kind of on the run, go, 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 go. And when I first came back from India in 1986 and ran an Ayurvedic center, people would come for a Panchakarma. I administered Panchakarma for 26 years, and I'd always ask folks, after they did this whole Panchakarma, deep retreat, yoga, breathing, meditation, Ayurvedic treatments for a week or two, I'd ask them, what was the most important thing that they learned? And the thing that I heard the most was I learned to take time and stop and relax and digest my food. I heard them say things like, food was like a gas station. I'd drive up, I would fill up, and I would go. Learning how to stop and take time and relax in eating your food is such an critically important piece of the puzzle. When we relax and eat our food and take time, we activate a nervous system called the parasympathetic nervous system, also called the rest and digest nervous system. So literally there's a nervous system in your body that activates digestion. And it's triggered when you relax. When you eat on the run and you gobble and go, eat fast on the go, you trigger the fight or flight nervous system. So you're literally telling your body, don't digest your food, get up a tree, save your life, because there's a bear chasing you. So when you're engaged in a fight or flight or a stressed out state, you should just simply not eat. Go find a place to meditate, relax, or just don't eat until you can calm down. Activate parasympathetic, sit down, take time, rest, and digest your food. Now, the parasympathetic system activates digestion in a handful of ways. Number one, it increases the salivation and the production of enzymes in your mouth. From the first bite that you take, you're helping digest your food. It actually helps you taste your food, so it literally tastes better when you're calm and relaxed, all according to the science. It increases your ability to smell more effectively, so therefore you can smell and enjoy your food as well. It increases the production of bile from the liver and the gallbladder. And the bile is a regulator of your bowel movements. No bile, no poop. It's also a buffer for the stomach acids. If you don't make good bile flow, you're not going to make good stomach acid. You're not going to digest your food. The bile is also the emulsifier of the fat to deliver good fats and to get rid of the bad fats. So that's critically important. Parasympathetic, relaxing, taking time to eat your food increases pancreatic digestive enzymes. So instead of popping the digestive enzyme pill, just relax more. It's increasing your own ability to make them. It actually increases hydrochloric acid production, which is the stomach acid. That is the first important barrier for your whole body. When you eat foods, it's going to break down the hard to digest proteins, but it's also going to get rid of any undesirable bacteria, bugs, or fungi that can actually find their way into your intestinal tract, which is important. It increases the production of stomach mucus, which is a protective lining in your stomach to allow you to make more stomach acid, right? So therefore you can amp up the acid production and break down the proteins like the gluten and the bread and the casein and the dairy and the nuts and the seeds and and the lectins and things like that. All these things are harder to digest, and you need good stomach acid to break that down. And when you relax, you increase your hydrochloric acid production. It also increases peristalsis, which is the movement of the waste out of the body, and also increases blood supply to the intestinal tract and the entire digestive system. Super amazing, super simple things to do. When I was in India, I remember eating a meal. We were eating a meal outside in Kerala with a medical doctor and some Ayurvedic doctors, and the mom was serving us, and she was coming up and down serving us, and I was like, oh gosh, I wish you could. I asked her if you could just come and join us and eat, which she was like, oh no, and she didn't want to eat with us, she just wanted to serve us. And I just was feeling like one of those, like, Indian has some backward ways about them in terms of the mom has to serve us and all that, and I was getting really frustrated, and I ate the meal, and so I decided to just go in the backyard and play with the kids. But to get there, I had to go through the kitchen. And as I walked through the kitchen, I noticed that the same mom, was sitting there on a table in the kitchen all by herself with a little bouquet of flowers there, sitting there relaxing and eating her meal quietly and peacefully. And I was like, wow, that's what this is really all about. Whoever's serving the food, right, isn't going to be able to, what? Relax and take time and digest your food. They're going to be up and down, like most moms in America are up and down, up and down. They're nibbling when they're cooking it, nibbling when they're serving it, never really getting a chance to sit down and relax and eat their food. And how critically important that is. As the saying says, if you eat standing up, death looks over your shoulder. And so sadly, that's how a lot of moms in the West do it, and it's just not right. And I felt like, okay, that's great. Everybody should sit down and relax, but the mom should be, maybe the dad should be. I mean, it shouldn't be the way it is in India, where the moms have to be the ones serving. They're the ones who have to eat alone or eat with the kids, later on. It was sort of an interesting wake-up call, how important. And I've had so many experiences in India where I was just, kind of awakened by this understanding of how important it is to relax and take time. There's the how, the when, the what, and the where you eat. Where you eat in a relaxed environment has been shown to improve digestive function. They did studies in elder care homes, and people had beautiful environments versus people eat in the cafeteria. Same food had much better assimilation of their food. They didn't lose weight as they got older. They were stronger and healthier. When you eat, obviously, eating the big meal in the middle of the day, Ayurveda 101, I've talked a lot about that and how important that is. What you eat seasonal food that's got the right bugs in the right season to help inoculate our gut with the right bugs so we have the better digestive function, decongestion of mucus in the spring from allergies, get rid of heat, in the summer and boost immunity in the winter. Those happens from the bugs in the gut that change from one season to the next and how important that is. But then there is the how you eat your food. Of all of them, how you eat your food is the most important thing. Take time to relax and eat your food. A lot of rules on chewing. How should I chew? Should I chew this or chew long, chew 50 bites and then swallow? My philosophy is chew until there's nothing left in the food to taste. The taste is gone. When the taste is gone, then you can, clearly swallow the food. So just think about eating the meal and chewing it until the flavor is gone and then swallow. It's a simple way of looking at that, a simple way of making that work. And then after you eat your food, take a little time, lie on your left side, if you can, or lean on your left side. Just take some time to relax, and the old way of lying on your left side helps the body digest the food in a more efficient fashion. So the more we can get the body to digest better, by having the body take a little bit of time and then go for a walk. Ayurveda says take 100 steps after your walk or a 15-20 minute walk after your meal. Critically important for digestion. That takes the sugar out of your bloodstream and dumps it right into your muscles because you're using them. It doesn't require insulin. It's amazing kind of little technology that the body has. You eat a meal, all that food goes into your arteries. It can cause damage to your arteries. The way to get it out efficiently is to move your body, not sit in front of the couch, because the body doesn't even need insulin to get that sugar from the blood into your muscles when you're actually going for a walk. It's an amazing kind of thing that the body can do. But if you sit in the couch, all blood sugar and the food stays in your arteries, cause swelling, dilation, and irritation of your circulatory system. So simple rules about taking time to relax and eat your food. Remember that crazy old saying, if you eat standing up, death looks over your shoulder. Maybe that's a little extreme, but it's a good reminder to take some time and relax and digest your food. Thanks for listening. I'm Dr. John Douillard. See you next week.